Bitcoin is adopted as legal tender by an African country, the second to do so after El Salvador. This just came out in CNBC. Looks like there's a big wave in the emerging market countries across the world where Bitcoin will probably become legal tender. The Central African Republic has become the second country in the world to adopt Bitcoin as an official currency after El Salvador took the same step last year. Now, there are other countries that I had mentioned in other videos that are in the process of using Bitcoin as legal tender, but they haven't evidently got all the legal framework to get done. So this is the actual second one to get through. Lawmakers in the CARS Parliament voted unanimously to pass a bill legalizing Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, according to a statement from the presidency. Now, Bitcoin will be considered legal tender alongside the regional Central African, which is also called CFA franc. Now, Abed Namcio, Chief of Staff to President Faustin Archange Touadera, called the move a decisive step towards opening up new opportunities for our country. This was according to Reuters. Now, the Central African Republic is rich in diamonds, gold, and other valuable minerals, but ranks as one of the world's poorest and least developed countries. Roughly 71% of CAR's 5.4 million inhabitants were living below the international poverty line in 2020, according to the World Bank. Now, the country, which is landlocked in the heart of Africa, has been gripped by political instability and violence for years. The big question is who the cryptocurrency ruling is for. David Gerard, an independent author who's followed crypto closely over the years, told CNBC. Now, internet coverage in the CAR is 11%. Perhaps the government has been told that this will bootstrap payments in the country, but it's not clear right at this point in time. The move to consider Bitcoin legal tender received praise from the crypto community and was hailed as another step towards the mainstream adoption of cryptocurrencies. But it can also be reviewed as controversial. There were protests in El Salvador after the country introduced the Bitcoin law, and then the country faced criticism from the International Monetary Fund. Now, the IMF has urged El Salvador to drop Bitcoin as legal tender, raising questions and concerns over the risk it poses to financial stability and consumer protection. Now, Bitcoin is a notoriously volatile asset, which raises questions about its role as a standard method of payment. It was last year trading around 39,686, and then Thursday it was down 6% in the last 24 hours. The cryptocurrency has lost around 42% of its value since the all-time peak of around 68,000 back in November. Now, many Western governments have raised the alarm about the potential use of cryptocurrency by Russia to evade sanctions amidst the country's invasion of Ukraine. Now, CAR is a close ally of Russia, with Russian mercenaries having provided direct assistance to the government, according to the UN. Now, experts suggested the move could help small countries like the CAR reduce their independence or their dependency on the U.S. dollar for global trade. Ransu Solivera, CEO of crypto platform Liquidity, noted that the dollar has been the global oil currency since the 1950s. Oil dependence is a major issue now because of the Ukraine and the SWIFT banking system, so global unstoppable cryptocurrency like Bitcoin can really shine. If you want to know more on this, folks, if you want to legally get your income taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 45 days, do three things. But before I tell you this, we got a developer. They've got just a couple of units left. If you're interested in getting a citizenship by investment with the real estate option, the developer is picking up government fees, legal fees, and background check fees. Savings of anywhere from $50,000 to $150,000, depending on the size of your family. This is a good time. This time will not last. They only got a couple of units left, so if you're looking at really getting a deal and getting a lot of your bills paid for, getting citizenship, this is the way to go. Again, hit the subscribe button if you right on your screen if you want new videos automatically, and I would like to hear from you if you got a question or comment. Put it below, and don't forget, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and ask for some help. I'll look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.